Stu over in SkyFOX. He is over the Palisades fire. I mean, Stu, you can attest to this. I was driving into work this morning, for the first time, did not see a glow on the ridge. It does seem like there's been substantial progress made, thank goodness.
You know, Jen, we cannot speak for the fire departments and or any of the fire management out here for the Palisades area, but I can tell you just from visually, it definitely looks like we have turned that corner, and hopefully those flames are going to stay at bay. Take a look at that. We're showing you some of that destruction right there, but what do you not see in this picture? You don't see any of that smoke. You don't see any of that haze or any of that firefighting activity in the air, and that is a huge positive. Even this morning when SkyFOX took off early in the morning and it's very dark outside, these cameras are designed really well, and any kind of small ember would really pop against that black background, especially up in the hillsides. We didn't see any of that. Now, of course, this is just visual from us. Like I always say, I'm just a guy in the back of a helicopter, but we're also taking a look at some of that devastation once again. That's that Palisades neighborhood that we once saw when we were making all that crazy effort to see through the haze and smoke. This morning, we don't have any of that, but all that devastation definitely remains out there. But we do see law enforcement. That's what we saw in the very first shot, and they are out here in force. They are definitely keeping an eye on all these people's properties. They don't want to add insult to injury with some sort of looting type of situation. But right now, as the fire goes, I'm really very hopeful and positive that when this next wind event comes, we're just going to start dealing with the ash and debris blowing off these hillsides. But take a look at that. 23,000 acres burned, most of it up in these hillsides, and it is completely void of any kind of vegetation. Everybody that lives in Los Angeles, we know what's coming next. But right now, we're just dealing with what we're dealing with, and hopefully this next wind event will not see any fires. Sending it back to you all, Mr.
Oh, my God. When you just, I mean, it's still really hard to wrap your head around when you see all that.
Just unrecognizable.
Destruction.
Unrecognizable.
It is.